Fox 35 News starts now, tracking the tropics.
Preparing for Debbie. You are taking a look at the latest cone for what's expected to become Tropical Storm Debbie over the weekend. It's already sparking watches and warnings to areas to our south. Well, thanks for joining us for the News Edge at 6 on this Friday. I'm Luann Sorrell.
And I'm John Brown. So it's expected to impact us on Sunday, primarily, which is why Fox 35 Storm Team is declaring that day a Storm Alert Day. And Storm Team meteorologist Noah Berggren joins us right now.
So Noah, break down the impacts we could see here in Central Florida.
Yeah, Lou, John, good evening, everybody. This looks like mainly a flood and tornado system for us here in Central Florida. Is there going to be wind? Yeah, there's going to be wind, but we've had far worse and will have far worse wind events than this. We can handle this. We're going to be all right. But the rain could get quite significant in spots. I do think there will be plenty of flooding that we're covering for you on the news Monday after this system pulls away. So all day Sunday, storm alert day, enhanced tornado risk, gusts area wide in the afternoon, could eclipse 50 miles an hour, tropical rains and flooding. And in some spots, I do think 10 inches to a foot locally of rain is expected. All right, the sun is setting over this, but I got to be honest, it has that look to it. Brooks and I were texting about an hour ago, and it might be hard for you to see, but there is a massive amount of convection and thunderstorms blowing up between the Cayman Islands and southern parts of Cuba, and this looks like it's going to really start to get its act together, maybe even faster than thought, overnight going into tomorrow. So here's the latest track. It becomes a tropical depression by Saturday afternoon. Now the biggest uncertainty is how much time does it spend over water. The further west it is, the higher the chance of even becoming a hurricane and this intensity coming up. Further east in the cone, probably stays a tropical storm. But by 2 in the afternoon Sunday, we've got a strengthening tropical storm offshore. By late Sunday evening into the wee hours of Monday, bordering on a hurricane. But to be honest, I think we'll see this intensity come up with future forecasts. And then from there, Monday afternoon goes north of Jacksonville. And this will impact the Carolinas if you have travel plans or anything next week. There could be significant flooding in parts of Savannah, Charleston, up to even the Charlotte area, eastern North Carolina. And this may even impact New York and New England heading into next weekend. We'll talk much more about the local impacts coming up.
All right, thanks, Noah. And just so you know, the entire Fox 35 Storm Team will be here all weekend long, making sure you are up to date with the latest on the storm. We're going to have the updates day and night right here on Fox 35 and also on our website, fox35orlando.com. Well, some parts of Orange County still recovering from Hurricanes Ian and Idalia. In fact, Orlo Vista was underwater during Ian, and before that, Irma. The county has been working to fix it before the next major storm. And Fox 35's Marie Edinger joins us live from that neighborhood today. So, Marie, crews are still out there working.
Coming up on Central Florida's only live local newscast at 6:30, we are continuing to track the impacts of a potential tropical storm this weekend.
Yeah, coming up, how local power companies are gearing up for the storm to make sure the electricity stays on. Right now on the News Edge at 6:30, you're taking another look at the latest track for what's likely to become Tropical Storm Debbie. This storm prompting Governor Ron DeSantis to issue disaster declarations for most counties throughout the state of Florida. And Noah Berggren joins us once again today.
So Noah, what is the latest with this system?
Yeah, Lou, it looks like it's really starting to get its act together. And in fact, I think we might have a tropical depression sooner.
All right, coming up tonight at 10, bracing for impact.
Neighborhoods across Central Florida have their eyes on the weather as a tropical system heads our way.
Neighbors here in this Shadow Bay Club community in Longwood are concerned for the impending storm. And as you can see behind me, they've been dealing with this flooding for weeks. And it's all because of that house. You see it right there. One woman filled in her storm drain with concrete. And ever since, for the last few weeks, people have been concerned about any storm that's heading their way. Coming up tonight at 10 o'clock, you'll hear from neighbors and how the HOA is preparing for the storm.
Thank you so much for joining us on this Friday for the News Edge at 6.
And the news continues tonight at 10. We'll see you then.
Thanks for making Good Day Orlando #1.
You're the reason we wake up every morning, too.